I've been working my way through my pattern stash recently, and I'm loving how every pant pattern has its own special nuances and silhouette. These pants are very easy to sew, only 2 pattern pieces, and I love the integrated waistband. This is New Look 6711 View C. They're intended to flare slightly at the bottom just above the ankle, but since I'm only 5'0", I ended up shortening the pattern by 2 inches so they sit below my ankle where I preferred. I chose my knit fabric using the stretch guide on the back of the envelope to make sure I had at least the minimum stretch percentage. I've used a narrow zigzag stitch for the entire project with a width of 0.5 and a length of 2.5. I've paired these pants with my peplum top from Seamwork, and I'll link my tutorial video for that pattern in the description. Get ready to sew a simple pair of pants in about an hour from start to finish. Let's get started. Here is the right side of one of my back pant pieces. I'm going to place the corresponding front piece right sides together with this piece and pin the side seam and the inseam. I'll sew both of these seams from top to bottom with a 5/8 inch seam allowance using a narrow zigzag stitch. Then I'll press my seams open. To press my seams open, I like to use a tailor's ham to gently lift the fabric away from the ironing board so I can get a nice clean press along those seams without imprinting onto the other side of the fabric. Turn one of your pant legs right side out and place it inside the pant leg, which is wrong side out. Now with those pant legs and the crotch seams right sides together, pin in place. We're going to sew this seam twice with a 5/8 inch seam allowance, sewing once from the top of the front pant all the way around to the back, then sewing once more right along the original stitches to reinforce the seam. And I've used my tailor's ham to press those seams open as well. Now to create the casing for the elastic, we're going to press the raw edge to the wrong side by 1 1/8 inch all the way around. Then we're going to edge stitch along the raw edge all the way around, leaving a gap of about 1 1/2 inches to insert the elastic. I've cut my 1 inch wide elastic to my waist measurement plus 1 inch. Now I'll secure one short end and lace it through the opening in my stitches. Now I'll use a safety pin to secure both short ends of the elastic together so I can try on the pants and adjust the fit if necessary. Once you're happy with the fit of the elastic, overlap the short ends by 1/2 inch and zigzag in place to secure. Pull the elastic entirely inside the casing, then sew close to the gap in your stitches along the original stitching line. Now that the elastic is inside the casing and the elastic is distributed evenly, you can also choose to stitch in the ditch of one of the seams to make sure that the elastic doesn't twist around on the inside when you wear it. The hem allowance for the bottoms of the pants is 1 1/4 inches. I'm going to press the raw edges for both pant legs to the wrong side by 1 1/4 inches. Now that I have that hem pressed to the inside, I'm going to edge stitch along the inner raw edge all the way around, just as I did for the waistline. Repeat for both pant legs. And now the pants are complete. Thank you for watching this sew along. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future sewing tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video.